Welcome to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. You're on another live, and this is DJ SSMG waiting in the wings. And before we enter that in part two interview, this is the road to stardom. This is the road to stardom, guys. You heard the history in part one, so go back to part one, and you'll know what SSMG's story is coming from Jump Street from birth until he left Jamaica, came to the United States, and then at that point he went to school, college, and then he migrated from one state to the next to Florida and started in the music business. Therefore, you got to go back to part one to figure that out. This is the road to stardom, the great reset, we call it. But before we do that, we say Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show, highlights the history and current status of the Jamaican reggae music culture. Our objective is to first inform our audience of the rich reggae culture that exists in Southeast Central Elizabeth and Southwest Manchester of Jamaica. We will open our lands and microphones mostly to the south central section of the island of Jamaica to highlight the many reggae artists, reggae bands, reggae sound systems, the reggae DJs, the lifestyle, the people, and the businesses that have helped to influence and mold the rich Jamaican culture that exists across the globe. Secondly, we will, from time to time, engage with our Jamaican diaspora to gain insights of the progress of the reggae culture across the globe. Naram Promotion, the Real Deal podcast show, airs every week and especially on a Saturday. And we say this family friendly show, share, like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell to know when we're on live. And I'm telling you this, tonight is an electrifying show. I tell you this, welcome, welcome. We say welcome back, DJ SSMG. What you
Yes,
ask for, brethren?
yes, day again. Big up Naram promotion, big up the podcast. I'm here again, once again, people. I'm here for you.
Goodness gracious me, every time, my brother. It is a good look to see you, to hear you, to know that you're up and running. And this is now the road to stardom. This is your part two. You told us the story of where you're from, how you got to the United States. You navigated through school and immigration, and you have a beautiful wife that steered you. Also, a big brethren that opened the doors with your wife to where you wanted to be. Now
Yes.
it's your turn to tell us. Tell us now. How did you get on the road to stardom? What took place that you said in your last interview that you were one of the guys who had CDs when they were transitioning from CDs to, the technology
Right.
of the console. You understand me? So at that point in time, you had to be skilled to earn a bread. You know what I mean? And you had the likes of the biggest sounds around you, some of the biggest DJs as a youngster coming up in the business. Talk to me now and tell me how it goes.
Well, yes, it's a part of, well, how it goes it's all about loving the music and the love for the music. And as I told you in part one, we can repeat a little piece. I'll be in some parties and I could just say, this is the next song this DJ I go play or the next selector I go play. And majority of the time it works out. That's what them play. Cause if you know music, you can tell What's the mix? What's coming after? So moving forward, I've get highlighted by playing with some of the biggest sound system in the world. In the world, I played amongst, and I've get the I wouldn't say 100% glorified from them, but they will tell me like, youth, continue the way you do. If you love it and you continue the way you do, you're gonna make it. You understand? And I took that and I learned from that, and I did turn it around and I did make it. So I'm on the road now where I'm very public, I'm very well known, and to the stardom or to the level that I want to get is it's not even half to reach there yet. It's still working process, still have to be putting in. You understand, to get to the levels that I want to achieve in this music industry. So just by working with some of these sounds and selectors is a very motivation. Music brain skill have to open while out there on the stage to do these performance for these people and these audience. Yes. So as I mentioned, some of the sounds in part one, if they remember, which is the biggest. I only two me can call, which is Bass Odyssey and Stone Love. Me now go no further. So that was a key point break, and then it comes by some songs that's here in the United States also that have played amongst. You understand? For instance, this Memorial Weekend that just passed, Naram promotion, right? Is a big Memorial Weekend down here in Florida every year. People from all over the world come to Florida for Memorial Weekend. You know that, right? So, and I've 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 been on most of the big events that they came in town for to go. You understand? Best of the best has just passed. I was there. I get the opportunity to be on the stage and just to mix a few reading for some of the upcoming
You
artists.
attended over this big Memorial Weekend, because Memorial Weekend, for those who don't know, is where we honor the troops that have fallen in wars for the United States to gain our freedom.
Right,
So, you were privileged to be on the stage of some of the biggest concerts in Florida. Tell
right.
me the one of the concerts, one of the biggest concerts that you attended this weekend.
It was best of the best 2025.
Best of the best. So tell me some of the artists that were on that stage.
Artist and best of the best. The headline, I'm gonna give you the straight headline, and it was a very nice show. It didn't keep for a few years. I don't know why, but it didn't keep. But Buju Banton, Barry Salmon, Marcia Griffiths, Nadine Sutherland, Wayne Wanda, Romy and Virgo, um, Chronic Law, 450, and they had this soca artist. He's one of the top. His name skinny guy. He sing a lot of top soca's, and he was there.
So you said to me that that show, everybody performed to international standards.
Yes,
And during that interaction with the crowd, who gave the best performance in your opinion?
my opinion, Romy and Virgo, and I will say it 100 times more.
You told me that.
Youngest one on the lineup, and he gave the best performance. My opinion.
Wonderful. And
Yeah.
then you left that the best of the best to attend one of your own functions where you were headlining that. What was that event?
Repeat that for me again.
You left best of the best
Yes.
to attend an event that you were part of as a
Yes.
headliner.
Book
What
to
was that event?
that event was a female, is a promoter female that live in Florida, and she do a birthday party, and it was called Barbies and Bottles. And she have friends from out of town. So when the show finished, some of the people come to her party, and then you have a lot of after parties where they all go, but that was the one that I was booked for, that I go after the show.
So for you to be at best of the best, right? And you're on stage with some of the top artists in Jamaica. It tells a story of your journey of being important in the business. Not only that, you had to leave there to your own event and to headline that event in Florida. So let's step back a little bit. Can you hear me? Now let's step back a little bit. Now you talked about some pop sounds that you had to rub shoulders with as a young disc jockey. And you just mentioned how you navigate through that road to stardom. But in that road to stardom, there were some people that helped you along the way, including the flock of people that embraced you because of those promoters and friends of friends who kind of elevated your name. You had to keep yourself clean in terms of how you presented yourself, as you got that SSMG, that those tattoos that show the dollar sign, and I lost the feed on him there. So let's wait for him to get back into the show. And he's coming back, and here we go. All right,
Yeah.
I lost you there for a second.
Yes, yes. So repeat what you were saying, because everything got muted on the mic, the connection.
Okay, now you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm saying you discussed how you navigated yourself from being with a lot of upfront and also sound systems that were big in the business. You were young in the business. You had some people who showed you the way, but the audience also accepted you based on the people you were associated with,
Yes, sir.
and the sound systems that embraced you as a young DJ coming up. But
Yeah.
tell me about how you navigated yourself through that journey to stardom. By first of all, you had to have the dub plate.
What you call it now?
Number two, you have to be skilled in the business in terms of arranging your crates and your
Right,
music in order
right.
to help to thrill the audience to accept you. Florida is a hard crowd to deal with because there's a
True,
lot of DJs.
true.
And number three, you gotta also um, present yourself as a DJ that people would love in terms of how you speak to the people.
Right.
So I realize that when you're mixing your music, you also cross genres and you mix a lot of different types of music into the reggae world that was
Yes,
accepted in South Florida. Tell
yes.
me how you navigate that journey. How did you come up with that idea, and how did you get accepted as the number one DJ?
Well, when you go to a certain event or parties and you mix with a certain crowd or different type of people that speak different language or they listen to other music from us. We will listen to reggae or dancehall. You'll have a soca, you will have a Afrobeat as well go on. You understand? But what you're in a venue where, say, this much percent of soca fans is here, and this percent of Spanish is there, and this percent of Afrobeat is here, and you have this percent of the reggae and the dancehall. In Florida, every DJ have to be like that, not only me, because you're gonna be in clubs where you have to have those music, you have to play those music, whether you understand it or not. You understand? Because the people are gonna love it. So when I go to certain parties now, I can't play just dancehall or reggae. That's if I'm only playing for 1 hour or so. Cause some dance is only 30 minutes you can get. You understand? So you would be playing there, and if me a DJ and I could read the crowd, so I can know these type of people and so I know what to play. Cause something what I don't like is when I'm DJing and playing, I don't like if a person come to me and say, play some soca, play some Afrobeat, or play some so. Only dancehall music play, only reggae music play, but still reggae and dancehall, that is the root. But to please the audience in front of me, you have to utilize the skill. So me have to start listen to the music. Then when we go out and I hear the Spanish music where them love, I hear some of the soca music, I hear the Afrobeat. Them and even on the TV or on the radio nowadays, they play them. You understand? So I'm like, yo, I could download them songs then and put a folder or something together. You understand? And even when you're going to the dancehall party, you can I could mix out from a dancehall and go into reggae and soca, and you would in the crowd dancing and you would not even realize just how the crossover go, and then just how you have to do the level and how you because your intro and your speech have a lot to do with what's gonna come next. You have a lot to do. You have to make that interest of the people them like we look, and so when they hear that coming over, they're gonna like before them even start dancing, I'm like, damn, you tell bad man, how him do that? Not be a reggae and playing him. And I will play maybe 1, 8, 9, 10 Afrobeat. And trust me now around period, you won't believe the reaction you're getting back from the crowd. Or you run some
So
soca, you would believe.
I want to know who did you look up to as a DJ, as an icon that you would emulate that person and say, listen, I want to be like that DJ. Did you have any?
I never said I wanted to be like a DJ or what. I always want to be myself, and do things myself. I will look up to other DJs that's in the business from long time. I will listen to the good that they have to say, and I will know how to listen and what to pick out of it, what not to pick out of it, what makes sense to me, what makes sense to me. But I never like said, oh, I want to be like that DJ, that selector, that. I want to be better than that DJ, better than that selector. So that's how I look at it. But I will listen to them. Cause you have many of them up there before me, very, 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 very big, very talented, and I will hold a reason. I will listen to me and say, yo, I like that reason, we listen, but I never said that I want to be like that person or like that DJ. I want to be me.
So let me ask you this: you have your own podcast show.
I had one, but it's how I can say it now. I even had not the link. I used to go live. I don't know if I did say this on part one. I used to go live every Sunday.
Hmm?
Every Sunday. In the quarantine when nobody could come on. In the Sunday, I will go live on Facebook for 2 hours from 11 to 1. And now around promotion or everybody will listen. I will go out to the party at night and I'll play at maybe 2, 3 party and I'll come home maybe like 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. And believe me, people, believe me, I get up by 10, 10:30. Make a little cup of tea, or my wife make a cup of tea, turn on phone charge, you know what I mean? Mechanic, because I have my little, mixing board pine, the mechanic it to my box. And I used to do it on the outside of my house. Put on my nice button up shirt. And I'm going to get a link and send it to you, I'm going to get a link and send it to you.
Yeah, please send it to me.
Yeah, man, I'm going to find it back and share it. Um, the link. You have Facebook, right?
Yeah. Hmm?
I'm going to find the link and maybe share it to your WhatsApp and go. But It was gospel. It was a gospel show. Gospel. No dancehall, no dancehall, no indecent.
Well,
Straight.
I like what you're saying there.
And I'm gonna send it to you, and I guarantee if you have like listeners more time where you just play music on this, you can put it. You trust me, you're gonna
Yeah,
call me.
that I want to promote that for you because gospel, we always go back
And
to the foundation. Um,
trust and believe me, sir. That show was a buzz. I mean live. And I'm telling you about them time we probably have 100 people, sometime 100, sometime we go down to 50, 60, people go out enough for them to get up early. And you wouldn't believe when you go back on it the other day or 2 days a week and look at the views down around radio. Even me shocked. I mean, literally, tears run. Because me tag it out. Even my mother, my family, them in New York.
Congratulations, well done.
Trust me, them couldn't believe. And it was gospel. And listen to what I'm telling you again. I help a lot of people with that show through the quarantine. I help a lot of people because of the speech them that I will give, I'll read a little psalms from my Bible and talk to people. And they was like, yo, I know this a DJ been I listened to like a couple hours ago last night where we mash up this apart too much dancehall song, how much vibes cartel and this and that. I know SSMG this, believe me. And no, even still till today when I go out in the streets into parties, people say, yo, it used to name Upliftment Sundays. I'm fine but the flying everything sent to you. People used to say, yo, what happened to the Facebook Live where you used to do? They say, yo, you help me and my family. You much people you make cry. People used to have your comment and say like, send your watch your cash up and watch your Zelle. So more time when I post it, I will put it in the comments and pin it. And trust me, now around period, it works. Still to the day, people are say, yo, you need to do it, but do it back. Cause the thing is, nobody no really did do it like that. And in the quarantine time, it did rough and it hard. Nobody can come out, but Bill still have to pay. People are tell me, say, yo, you pull me through, me look forward for that show. But as so the social media thing get, the copyright songs and the background, they start to block it, them start to mute it, them do everything. So I can't, and then to the many followers, if I go live on Facebook with doing that by 5-10 minutes, you just see they put up a red thing and you mute. The live will be moving, but you can't hear nothing. And
you know,
believe,
let's say this is Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. This is DJ SSMG, the road to stardom. As he told you, he also deals with gospel.
yes.
He's
Remember, me
not
grow,
only just a dance hall DJ, he also goes spiritual. And he's gonna send me the link so I can send it to you because if you're a church person, you will know what he means when you hear his tunes. And
yep,
ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this is DJ SSMG, the road to stardom. Welcome back. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. If there's a venue anywhere in the world that you said to yourself you want to be a DJ in that venue, what venue would that be?
like if, what do you mean, like a steady venue DJ there, like,
Anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world.
well, like on a platform where I want to DJ.
A big stage, whether it be Belgium,
What
Wembley, whether it be here in the United States, Canada, Australia, tell me, Africa.
those are the stardom and those are the journey that this part too. So you understand? Those are the places so if you're gonna name one club or one stage I don't want to play and we have to name many because you just name many places where I want to take this talent and bring to that country. Though that's the line I want to go now. Yeah, it says Africa, Paris, UK, you know what I mean, Birmingham, Europe, them places there that I've never been before for play the music. Cause my blessings in an hour and prayer, and this is what me know and this is what God tell me. when I get booked for an event and I go to that event, I go very professionally, right? I don't play music for myself. And that's what I see with a lot of these sounds and DJs right now. Because if I'm supposed to go in a party and when it's my time to work and play, if I'm supposed to play what I want to hear, everybody gonna probably walk out of the party and like say, yo, what is it in my play? So I like to go to the party at the venue a little bit early. I like to listen what the DJ who's playing before me playing. I like to, pre the crowd, watch the vibes, see how the people them are move if they are moving to what that DJ playing or if they're getting annoyed and they're not feeling the vibes. I watch them thing there and then I could know say, all right, I'm gonna go to this form of music or this line of music. That's how I study the music. And best believe I'm not gonna say all the time, but majority of the time after I line up my stuff and stuff to play and a DJ say, all right, one or two more than SSMG, best believe that around prayer, I say a little word of prayer. I will just close my eyes. Whether I have my rum in my cup or my spliff in my hand, but I still I say my prayer. I just close my eyes and say, Father God, just please let me perform and play good and everybody has to enjoy themselves and then go home safe. Short and spicy, that's it. And 90% of the time at the events that want to play, by the time I finish played, I have one or two or three people, your phone number, and I have an event to come up. How much you charge you playing? Because I say, listen, I'm going to give you the number. I'm not talk business in a party. But I give you my number, call me a day or two, and then we can talk. I'm not going to tell you I charge this in a party. And no, I do it professional. Always people come to me and say, yo, me not lie, me love how you play, me like how you play. Or them have a link, or them have somebody, or them a keep a party. I always get that when we finish. Either one or two or three more bookings.
Now, we're talking to the baddest DJ in Miami, one of the baddest DJs in Florida,
Yes, sir.
DJ SSMG. Tell me, if someone wants to hire you anywhere in the world, how do they get in contact with you? Tell us right here.
You could find me on Facebook. You could find me at Chat DJ SSMG, Miami Bad Selector. You could find me on Instagram IG at SSMG underscore Miami Bad Selector. You could find me on Snapchat, SSMG Miami Bad Selector. You could find me on TikTok, SSMG underscore Miami Bad Selector. And all my profile and stuff have my contact number, the booking number, and everything with it. So all social media you could find.
All right. So I guess this is how you spell it, DJ SSMG.
You need to put a next dot between the M and the J.
Okay, hold on a second. Let's do that.
I just use it regular in mine because it's kind of small. I always put a dot and the two S as like a dollar sign. That's like the slogan in the name. There you go.
So, is there a telephone number to DJ SSMG?
Yes, sir. And the telephone number is I'm gonna give you two numbers: 786-865-2597. I'm gonna say it again: 786-865-2597. Secondary contact number 786-366-4862. That's 786-366-4862. That's the contact and the
Now, I
booking.
know you're in contact with a lot of reggae DJs in the South Florida area, and people listen across the globe in Africa, in Europe, Australia, in South America, the Caribbean, and other parts of the world. Um, if they if they need to contact you online, you need to give your online profile. Also, if they're coming into Florida and they need to navigate to a studio, I know you know a lot of studios there.
Yes.
Um, Tell us again, how can they reach you?
The same two contact number I just gave. The same number I
Oh,
just
I want you to say it again because
you want me to tell them the social media contact again too?
yes, everything.
All right, it's Facebook. It, it's Chad Dyer. It's spelled CHADDYER Miami Bad Selector. Gonna pop up. Instagram is SSMG underscore Miami Bad Selector. TikTok, same thing. SSMG Miami Bad Selector. And my two contact numbers 786 865 2597. That number is directly to me 786 865 2597. Secondary number is the booking agent, which is 786 366 4862. 786 366 4862.
This is Naram Promotions, the Real Deal Podcast Show. We have Miami's #1 DJ, the baddest DJ, DJ SSMG, right here live. He just told you how you can contact him. He's ready to go. If you want to hire him for anywhere in the world, because he's legal and
Anyway,
he's got his passport and he's
ready.
ready to go. We're gonna have a part 3 in Miami. I'm gonna go fly to Miami to meet DJ SSMG at one of his venues so you can see it live. This is Naram Promotions, the Real Deal Podcast Show. We say DJ SSMG, he's got to go to his another event right now. I said, respect my brother. Part
I'll,
3 is coming.
I'll be in your city soon, if all goes well with the promoter. If all
I
goes well with
didn't.
the promoter, I'll be in your city in August. Not in your city, but you would have to come to the show. It's in Paterson, New Jersey.
Oh yeah, I will be there.
So, so if all
Well,
goes well
I
with
I
the
gotta
promoter,
be in Europe. Then you have to give me the date, send me the flyer, and I'll be there.
of
All
course,
right, brother.
the booking and everything confirm and first before. You understand? I got the call and everything is available, so they're supposed to get back with me and you do the business part of the thing. But it's in
Sounds
Paterson, New
like
Jersey.
a plan.
Yep.
Blessed love. Be
All right.
safe.
Pick up yourself again and remember now, Ramp, anybody listening all over the world, because this podcast go all over the world. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I need. The establishment all over the world. Understand? I've majority parts in the US I've go before. Certain islands I've go before. There's many that I've never been before, and there's many places that I've never been before. But Florida, I've been everywhere in Florida, and you know what I mean? I need UK and those places, Paris, Europe, Africa, those places. So anybody on this podcast show listening, I have those links. You got the contact, you got the info.
We will be talking, brother, because I'm heading to Europe, and you're on the top of the list to come with me. So we're gonna be talking after this because DJ SSMG, you're one of
Yes.
the baddest DJs I've ever known. And we say
Bad.
one love, respect every time, and God bless. You be
Everybody.
safe. We'll be
Yes.
talking after this. Part 3 is gonna be in Miami.
Right. Big up, big up.
Goodness gracious me. Blessed love every time.
Yeah,
One
man.
love. We say
Big
Naram
up.
Promotions. We're out. See you on the next show.
One
God
love.
bless. Naram Promotions is at you. Good morning. Naram Promotions is at you.